Good evening and thanks for spending part of your Thursday night with us here for News 5 at 6. I'm Andy Cohen. Rob and Diane are on assignment tonight. And first at 6, News 5 investigates. Thieves are stealing vehicles at a higher rate this year than last. They're being reported stolen from public parking lots, along busy roads, and even from some people's driveways. Taking a look at the areas that are targeted that have changed in the last year as well. News 5 investigative reporter Megan Clorty sat down with the man who oversees Colorado Springs Police Department's vehicle theft unit to learn more about why this crime is so pervasive. Megan?
Well, Andy, police tell us that motor vehicle theft jumped 13.5% just since last year. Despite that increase, only 4 detectives are handling a caseload that has climbed well into the thousands.
Posts this week from frustrated drivers with stolen vehicles aren't hard to find on social media. And without exception, the posts describe how personal the loss feels. Daryl posted about his son's Honda Civic, boosted from Coronado High School's parking lot, saying, quote, "My son has put 10 months of work, repairs, and learning into this vehicle." Haley posted photos of her friend's missing red Jeep Wrangler, asking if, quote, "anyone sees it, please contact me ASAP." And in Nob Hill, Aoife El Akbar Lewis posts, quote, "another Kia stolen tonight, beware." Colorado Springs Police Lieutenant Mark Chacon says sharing images and details about your stolen vehicle on social media can sometimes help detectives if they generate tips.
Sometimes it does, especially if it's a vehicle that we're actively looking for, meaning we have information that's been assigned to one of our detectives. Keep in mind that we only have 4 detectives assigned to the motor vehicle theft unit.
According to police data from January 1st to September 14th of this year, 2,338 vehicles were reported stolen, with only 4 detectives working in the unit to find them. Of those cases, 1,704 are still open. But Lieutenant Chacon says that's due in part to the unit's lack of resources.
What I would like to say is we could investigate every single one of those crimes, but it's just not feasible.
Colorado's Auto Theft Intelligence Coordination Center finds even though it's the second largest city, the Springs ranks 3rd in the state in vehicle thefts behind Denver and Aurora.
Obviously, we've had a lot of Hondas and Kias that have been stolen recently.
In fact, police data shows Hyundais and Kias make up 19% of the total stolen in the first 9 months of this year. And usually they aren't found nearby. The state's stolen vehicle database shows 55% of vehicles stolen across the state in 2022 were recovered in another jurisdiction. There's one area of the city where police are seeing the most activity this year, in the Pikes Peak North neighborhood, located in southeast Colorado Springs. Other neighborhoods where more than 100 vehicles have been reported stolen this year include Nob Hill, Austin Estates, Quail Lake, and Rustic Hills.
I can't really contribute to why we see hotspots arising. What I can say is that is something that our crime analysts keep track of. They share that information with us. We find that maybe it's a prolific offender that just got released and is currently living in that area. Maybe it's another suspect that we find living in that area, and that's just where they're dumping.
So far in 2023, the Hyundai Elantra and the Chevy Silverado are the 1 and 2 most stolen cars statewide. Ford F-150s aren't far behind. Police say if your vehicle is taken, you'll need to know the make, model, and license plate, as well as the vehicle identification number, or VIN, to get a police report and file with your insurance. Regardless of where they are working, Lieutenant Chacon says this unit is honing in on both the individuals and the groups working together to steal vehicles.
We do have adults, but we also have a lot of juveniles that are committing these crimes as well. And that's been one of our biggest challenges, is ensuring that the juveniles are held accountable and preventing them from committing the future motor vehicle thefts.
Now, the police say the best things you can do to protect your vehicle from being stolen is never leave it running and remove any valuables or place them in your trunk so there's nothing to tempt a burglar to break in. Lock your vehicle, even if it's just in front of your house, and park in well-lit areas. Investing in an anti-theft device and leaving one of those GPS tags in your vehicle isn't a bad idea either. Police say any extra effort that thieves have to make to steal your car means they'll likely move on to the next vehicle. In the studio, Megan Cloherty, News 5.